Hello and welcome to Jo's Crafty Cauldron, my channel for crafting, collecting and Harry Potter. Today's video is a magical Tea Tuesday video, so I think I'm probably going to start doing these every 2 weeks rather than every Tuesday. So this is the second one of these. So today's tea is, as I said, it's a magical Tea Tuesday this week. It's quite an old tea. So as I said in the last Tea Tuesday video, I'm going through sort of historical teas that I've got as part of subscriptions. So this came as part of, I believe, the Geek Gear Wizardry subscription way back when. And if you've been subscribed for as long as I have been, you will be aware of how many years old this tea is. So it could be exceedingly dusty. It's so old that for those familiar with the Geek Gear teas, it's not even in their normal tea packaging. So this one is the Hogwarts Special Blend loose tea, and it came with a tea strainer that was sort of a normal circular tea strainer with a really nice sort of Deathly Hallows house themed hangy bit for you to drape it out of your mug. So this says Hogwarts Special Blend is a beautiful fruity tea designed to calm you down before the important OWLs. So I'm not sure if I'm a fan of fruity tea. I don't know. I did like the blueberry pancake, but that wasn't too fruity, I wouldn't have said. I'm just trying to smell it, sorry, before people think I look strange. We'll see. So yes, this is quite an old tea. We're thinking a few years ago at least. So I have sorted my teas ready for this in order, so I'm basically going oldest first. So they could start off really horrible and dusty tasting, and then hopefully will taste a bit nicer as we get to the newer ones. But anyway, so that is the first tea, and after this I will include a little clip of me prepping it and hopefully a good reaction to it, but we shall see. It doesn't give me any information at all about how to prep said tea, so it gives me no detail about how long I should brew it for or anything. So based on the loose leaf teas that I've got recently, they tend to be sort of suggesting 4 minutes to brew them, so I'm going to give it a go on 4 minutes. The first time, so I'm quite a sweet tea drinker, so I tend to judge it of how many sweeteners I'm going to put in my tea. So the first one I will be good and I will just have it as is. So I will just have it, no sweetener. Might put a dash of milk in, I'll see how I'm feeling. But yeah, it will just be plain tea. And then I'll judge whether I like it or not, or whether it needs a little bit of sweetener. So I've already worked out that for the blueberry pancakes that I had last time, 2 sweeteners was perfect. So without it was fine, but it did definitely taste better by the time I got to 2 sweeteners. So I just kind of worked my way up from 0 to 1 to 2. So we will see what this one is like and how dusty it actually tastes, because it does look like it's got sort of raisins in it. So I don't know how out of date they will now be. You're probably not meant to leave them for a few years before you drink these. Also, it's not exactly in the most sort of sealed packaging ever, but we'll give it a go. And afterwards you will see my reaction of whether it's absolutely disgusting or not. So anyway, that is all from me. Thank you for watching this very random new series of videos. I hope you enjoy them. Please do let me know down below. And I'm probably going to work my way through all my teas even if you don't like them. So yeah, at least you can ignore this video on a Tuesday. But yes, do comment down below if you actually had this tea way back when, if you've been subscribing to Geek Gear since then. And yes, do let me know. And thank you as always for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye! So I've got my Bird and Blend Brudini. We're going to go for this loose leaf tea. Let's see what it smells like. It does smell like raisins. So I'll put 1 scoop in there. This is a massive mug. This is not being filled to the top, I promise. I don't think I'd be able to drink that much tea in one hit. But I know that if I fill to just below the Bird and Blend label on this, but it's usually about right. So, Echo, set a timer for 4 minutes. She's in the other room, so I have to shout at her. Let's watch it go. Echo, stop. Oh no, the mug is too big. There we go. Just put it off centre a little bit. Make sure to get all of it out. There we go. I'll deal with the residual stuff later, and I'm going to put a splash of milk in. I don't know. It does actually just smell like normal tea. With a tiny hint of something extra. There we go. That'll do. That'll be enough milk. I'm tempted, the fact that it does smell just like normal tea, I'm inclined to put a couple of sweeteners in. We're going to put a little bit of sweetener in. It's going to be too hot for me to drink straight away, but I know I said that I wouldn't put sweetener in the first go, but it does literally, it just smells like normal tea with a tiny hint of something else. That'll do. So I can happily say this one is actually a success. So it does taste just like English breakfast tea with a slight hint of, as I was saying before, sort of raisins. So it tastes like it's had some raisins just brewed in it. But yeah, so success, and it doesn't taste that dusty either. So good. So I think I've got maybe at least 4 more servings of this tea. So that's what I'll do this week. I'll drink this tea, and then we'll have a new tea next week. Or in 2 weeks. I don't know if it will be the next Bird and Blend monthly one, because I was a bit slow on recording for the Bird and Blend monthly tea subscription last time. So it may be one of those, or it may be another magical one. And I'm trying to see if I can see what I've got the next one over there, but I can't actually see it. So it's anyone's guess, but it's basically the next oldest one. But I think there's a bit of a jump between this one and the next one, so I think there's at least a year or so's gap of age of the tea between these two. So so yes, we'll see what the next one is. But I have to say, considering this is the oldest, it's not bad. It does just, as I said, taste of English breakfast with a little hint of something extra, which I think is the raisins that were kind of dried up in it. So I wouldn't have called it fruity necessarily. Although yes, I suppose a raisin is a dried up grape, so that is a fruit. But yeah, I have quite enjoyed this one. So I maybe don't need quite as big a mug next time, but it's witchy and themed. So yeah, we'll probably use it again in the future. But as I said before, thanks as always for watching, and please do let me know what your favourite flavour of tea is, and whether you would actually drink this tea or not. But yeah, do let me know, and I'll see you in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye!